Wednesday, December 30th, 2015. Derek Davis here with Rob Vino, sportsbettingtoday.us and Rob Vino Sports. Rob, 4 games on the docket today in college football. Let's go here with game 253, 254 from the Music City Bowl in Nashville, Tennessee. 7 p.m. Eastern kickoff between Louisville and Texas A&M. Texas A&M opened as a 3-point favorite. They are now a 4.5-point underdog. Total in this one is 48. Total opened at 51.5. The story here, Rob, the two quarterbacks from Texas A&M, both transferring, greener pastures for those two guys. Best of luck. And they depart from a Texas A&M team that has won 2 of their last 3. At one point was 5-0 on the season. But you have to wonder if the distraction of losing both these quarterbacks won't take a toll on this team. Louisville, on the other hand, they've won 5 out of their last 6 straight up, without question, playing their best football of the season after starting the season 0-3 straight up on the year. Rob, you know that Petrino would like to have this scalp for his wall to beat an SEC team in a bowl game. And it looks like here with the quarterback questions, he's got a real good chance to do it.
At the A&M side, Derek really uh, struggling at the quarterback position for this game, down to their third string quarterback here. Jake Hubenak, sophomore, is going to take the reins. He's had some game experience this year, albeit in reserve duty. 12 of 27, 92 yards, 1 touchdown thrown by Hubenak, obviously thrown into the fire here against a pretty good Louisville defense, but a Louisville defense that, when attacked through the air, attacked by decent teams through the air, really hasn't performed extraordinarily. But I would say in this game, Louisville's defense, the better side against the A&M offense here. The problem for Louisville, and it's been all season long, Bobby Petrino didn't want to have to play offense the way he's had to play it this year. Doesn't have the ability at the quarterback position to throw it down the field vertically the way he likes, to push it down the hash marks, as he likes to say. For Louisville this season, he had to go with quarterback Lamar Jackson, a freshman who's far more of a runner than a passer. Jackson leads the Louisville Cardinal team in rushing this year, 734 yards. You get a lot of read option, zone read type stuff out of this team. Not a lot in the way of a passing game. So, he's had a month to maybe come up with a little something different to trick Kevin Sumlin and Texas A&M with, but I don't know that he believes in Jackson's ability to throw the football the way he likes to throw it, enough to really go crazy in this game. Jackson, by the way, from a passing perspective this year, 55.7% completions, 10 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. So Louisville's better off running the football in this game against Texas A&M. Texas A&M certainly has a extraordinary pass rush, led by their future NFL defensive end Myles Garrett. And at the line of scrimmage, if they throw 8 in the box, they can probably slow Louisville down. The biggest hit from a betting standpoint that this game has taken has been to the side where A&M opened at -3, and now they're a 4.5-point underdog. It's a 7.5-point swing because of the quarterback situation. But the total has also been hit pretty good, from 51.5 down to 48. I can't remember the last time you see a Texas A&M game totaled at 48, especially with a Kevin Sumlin offense. Just crazy to think. We'll see what Hubenak can do. This is probably the hardest game of the day to handicap. Is the amount of points in the move worth a couple of quarterbacks? I'm not sure. To see a 7.5-point move is really a big number. Louisville's not a great offensive team. You don't expect them to run away and hide. If they're able to score points off their defense, they probably cover. But if Hubenak takes care of the ball, relies on his playmakers, and A&M has far more playmakers on this field offensively than does Louisville, then you're still talking about A&M being the better team. They're not really that that much at a talent disadvantage at the quarterback position. They're really not. So I think that probably A&M plus the points, now that it's been beaten all the way up to plus 4.5, is probably good. Worth a look for Texas A&M total wise, probably in a decent place. You can't trust either team to score a bunch here, but I'd be really and I'll probably take this on for myself here. I'll probably take a flyer on A&M plus the points here because you have to like their athletic ability. It doesn't seem to be full-blown dissension on this team as far as players versus head coach are concerned. You wonder why both Kyle Allen and Kyler Murray decided to transfer, um, but it doesn't seem like that thought process is widespread throughout the team. So I'm going to take A&M. I'm going to figure they're going to play the game hard, and plus 4.5 seems like you're getting a bargain here.